Yesterday, I introduced you to thermometers. We're measuring temperature using thermometers. And remember, we refer to degrees Fahrenheit. We're looking at the Fahrenheit side of the thermometers. Today, I have a different thermometer for you. It looks mostly the same, but you'll notice that there's not just one halfway point between each 10. It's more than that. There are more lines. If I start down here at 0 and I count every tick mark, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines in between the 10s. So I need to figure out what each tick mark represents. Yesterday, each tick mark represented 5 degrees. This is not the case. So let's see, maybe they represent 1 degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. That doesn't make sense. It's not skip counting by ones. Let's try 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That does make sense. So yesterday, when there was only 1 tick mark in between each 10, it represented 5 degrees. Today, each tick mark represents 2 degrees. So we're going to apply what we know about reading a thermometer and see if we can tell what temperature it is. So I'm going to start easy like I did yesterday, and I look, where does the red end? This time it stops exactly at 70. 70 is a really nice temperature when it's outside or inside. 70 degrees always include Fahrenheit. Now I'm going to do a more difficult temperature. Let's stop it here. Oop. It's not a very straight line. Okay. Now, I know that every tick mark represents 2 degrees. I'm not going to start at 0 and say 2, 4, 6, 8. That would take me a long time. I know that I should probably start at the closest to 10 without going over the red line. So 70, 72, 74, 76. 76 degrees Fahrenheit. When there are 4 tick marks in between each 10, they represent 2 degrees each. This was 1, 2, 3 tick marks. 3 groups of 2 is 2, 4, 6. It was past 70, so it's 76. I'm going to do a different temperature. Let's do here. I understand that I made that line not very even, but we're going to try it anyways. I know each tick mark is now 2 degrees. I'm not going to count these other ones. I'm going to start at 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. 58 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're looking for patterns, you'll know that the line underneath each 10 is always going to be 8. This would be 58. 68 would be this one. This would be 78. You can find some other patterns as well if that makes it easier for you. Or you can just always find the nearest 10 without going over and then skip count by 2s until you get to where the red line ends. Today, you are going to be looking at thermometers that have increments of 2 degrees instead of 5. I want you to read the thermometers and always record in degrees Fahrenheit what the temperature is that the thermometer is showing. All right, let's get to work.